And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Planet Coaster, making some money. A little time has passed. I've, just been watching my park and watching the people, and I think we're gonna want to do two things. We're gonna want to look at this profitability. So we're making money now, and look at the finances of the building itself. And what are we selling? 555. Let's take the strawberry, make it 6, and add some fudge pieces. Let's make this one 550 and add some marshmallows. And chocolate, we're going to make 6, and we're going to add some ice cream. Now I want to build another shop and right in here to try to get some of this queuing in here, and we want to make them drinks. And I could build a custom one, but I don't want another Cosmic Cow. I want something else. So what is this one actually? This one is energy. This one is like slushy. That is quite the scenic armada there. But I think it would work. And since you see how it's raised, we can just use shift and push it into the ground a little bit. So it doesn't have to be raised up like that. And looks like this one might be pretty good. Let's look at top-down view. I don't want it merging too much into that path, but I want it to be decent. So I want that right there. And I don't really like that huge sign, so we are going to edit building. We're going to grab this sign, and we are just going to... No, just this sign. Gulpy Slush Stein Standard. We're going to move him. We're going to put him over here. Like that. Done. There we go. And let's lower this back down and check out the slush here. So, let's see. Blue, orange, green. Let's make the pink 7 and add a little ice to it. So this is immediately extremely busy, and I don't think we can train. Yeah, see, we can't train until August 7th, and it's only August 4th. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to train that person right away. And this person is treating a huge group. Yeah, that's a huge group. Is that six people in that group? That's huge. Hey, dude. Okay. Another thing we're going to want to do is look at this guy's happiness. So he is a little lower on happiness, but it looks like he is pretty happy, which is good. Where is our... There's our guy here. I want to train this guy to be faster, and we're going to give him 310 a month, and hopefully he's content with that paycheck. I might have to make that 320. One of the things I did in my kind of test world was see where the threshold was on income to training level. It's kind of a hard thing to get settled in. But that should have raised... This had like an 18% scenery rating, and now it should, 81%. So just placing this store not only makes us more revenue, but helps this ride as well. So that's one of the reasons I'd like to try to get those shops in like that. Now, when it comes to theming, that is the big question, is how am I going to theme this thing? And I'm really not tied into a set theme. I'll have some, Western theme stuff. I'll have some futuristic theme stuff. I'm really not tied into a theme. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of people I've seen play this game A large majority of them actually try to make like the worst park possible. Like, oh, we're just going to punish the people who come here. And, you know, as valid as a game strategy as that is, I like theme parks. I have very fond memories of roller coasters and all of that kind of stuff. So I want to make a decent park that makes good money and kind of helps people who watch my videos learn how the game works a little bit more than just creating brutal environments for the poor people, my poor customers. And this ride is actually doing a lot better than I thought it was going to do. I have a lot of teen groups right now. You can see teen groups, 209 teen groups. So I've got a lot of teen groups going right now, even though I only have basically one ride that caters to them. So we're going to want to continually build up our customer base as much as possible. Now, can I train this person again? I can. So they're going to be skilled, and they're going to make 190 a month. So it just makes them more efficient in their job duties. And this guy right now is not really being taxed. He's, you know, emptying some garbage bins and stuff throughout the park, which is fine. But as soon as we start getting a little bit denser population, we're going to need to train him up so he's faster. So theming, I want to build a entrance to my park here. And so if we do this, we can select building. And I want to edit building. So it gives us a little area here that we can edit the building on. So I want to first, no, I don't want that. Select building, edit building. And we're going to do custom. And let's start with some walls. So I want to build like a big castle entrance right here. So we're going to go to walls and castle wall. So you hit Z to rotate stuff 90 degrees. And let's see, we're going to have a wall over here, a wall over there. There's an arch in here somewhere. Let's go back up to the castle stuff. I'm not seeing the arch. Castle. Okay, arches. That would be where the arches are. Pointed arch versus rounded arch. I want a pointed arch. And I want to put it right there. So this is going up there. I'm holding shift. I'm holding shift to drop it down and force it on the entrance. That's how that works. Okay, so we want a half arch tunnel, just like this. Actually, I want to right click that. Pointed arch tunnel. Perfect. So that should, create a nice little tunnel through there. Which helps me out, because then I can build some walls. And even go out further from the sides. How do I want to play that? I kind of want to build that in a little bit. And I'm right-clicking to take out the wall pieces that I don't want. So little details like that. I'm hopefully enlightening some people on how this all works. Let me know if you want to know how to do a certain thing, and I'll try to figure it out for you. So let's see, we're just going to build that out like that. And let's see, no, not that one, this one. Hitting Z rotates stuff 90 degrees again. Okay, now And there is a limit on buildings. There's a limit of 2,000 objects for buildings. Just so you're aware that yes, indeed, there is a limit on things. So we're going to build this out like this. No. Where was that? This one here. And let's see. Let's go around to this side. Something to sort of drag people into our humble little build here. And there is an object that I can use that matches that up. It's like that. Okay, so the sides are good to go. Let's get this squared away. And I kind of erred on that side, so I want to let's see, which one do I want here? Not sure why that's not lining up. I mean, that's a rounded one. I don't really think that's going to be very good. Curved wall. That's interesting. But why is there no I mean, there's this one, but that won't line up if I bring it up. So I'm going to need to take out these since they don't match up with anything. And then use this one instead. Like so. Like so, and last one there. So this little area in here can be like a tall sort of a division between the two. And how do I want to handle this? I go from making a castle in 7 days to making a castle here, but this is much faster. Okay, we're gonna just top this off. I think. See, when people come up here, it looks just like a castle. You don't need any of the fancy stuff in between because they can't see it. All right, and now we want some wall decorations. What is that? Oh, decorative castle window extension. That's for like really tall castles. Does that work? What is that even called? Okay, we're going to want some buttressing out here. And one thing you can do when you place it, get that right in line. It's like that. And then you can place the next one. And now we're going to want doors and windows. That's a little tall, so let's go a little bit less. That sort of works. Right in there. So let's get some scenery going and props. And this is kind of where you can just go crazy with it because you got Animatronics. You've got just tons and tons of stuff that you can detail out. So we're gonna want a couple animatronics, and now these cost a little bit of money to run. So just be aware. So if we do this, we look at the animatronics, and we can edit building. We can click on this guy. It actually doesn't tell us here, but I know that animatronics do cost a little bit of money to run. So now we're going to want something on the inside here. So we can even go to decorations. And set up some more gloomy things there. And one over here that's not used. And now we can set up some gargoyles. So we're going to put the dragon right in the middle, of course, because it's a dragon. The witch will go off to one side. And whatever the drat is will go off to the next side. So, there is a cool park entrance that people will enjoy seeing when they come in here. Boost up their morale just a little bit. Because they walk through here and they're like, oh, there's nothing to see. So you're going home and you still have money left. So that's not a good thing. So we need to start absorbing as much of the money as we can from these people. And our guests are still doing okay. So are there any more rides that we can handle? Hammer swing. Yeah, see, there's not very many people that ride this at once. And that's my only reason for skipping a lot of these rides. So let's look at gentle rides. Magic twirl. I think that could probably work. It's got a high nausea rating though. Carousel. I don't even know how many people can ride this thing. So let's look at maybe coasters. All right. The high seas. Can I afford any of these? There's Grendel. It's a junior coaster. How big is this thing? It's not too bad. Does it need to be that high? It needs to be... Why does it need to be so high? Click. Yeah, it's not... Why is it not wanting me to build it? Oh, there it goes. Just had to update. So it doesn't like that. How about there? Okay, so that's a good height there to start with. Okay, so where can we put this? I want to kind of tie it into as close into our park as possible. Maybe even make it go along one edge of our big entrance. No, I don't want to do that quite yet. I want to look at a transport ride first before I muck up the entrance. So we're going to kind of put this as close to here as possible. No, I really don't want to do that. Don't want to do that yet. Let's look at... Oh, we are so close to being able to build this. Mine Adventures here. This is one I did. So this is my pride and joy here. I spent quite a while building this up. And it's a pretty cheap coaster compared to a lot of these other ones that I've adhered to, subscribed to. And we're almost close enough to afford it. I would really like to build this thing. But yeah, it's got some scenery, it's got some triggers. It's got a little bit of fun and excitement. And it can hold a lot of people. That's the big thing. So we can actually build it right now. It's a pretty quick ride. I'm trying to put it as close to this as I can. How about over here? Maybe we want to start branching off of the main line here. Yeah, I think we're going to start doing that. So, this is going to be one branch right off the edge of here. And then this one's going to be another edge coming right off here. Okay, so coasters, my blueprints. Still can't afford it because I spent too much in pathing. Darn it. Well, I will wait until we get enough money to be able to build this and kickstart next episode with the building of an awesome, well, a semi-awesome custom-made coaster that I did before we get into some of these unbelievable works of arts that other people have done. So that will do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.